You may proceed, counsel.
May it please the court. My name is Lauren Williams, and I, along with my co-counsel, Kenny Corley, represent the petitioner, Cosmo Kramer. In my time before the court, I will show that in a forum analysis, Moss Square is a traditional public forum. And in my co-counsel's time before the court, he will argue that the City of Baker's removal of Cosmo Kramer's exhibit was not justified. The lower court of appeals decision reversing the district court should be affirmed for three reasons. The first is that the actual use test is the proper test in a forum analysis, and when applied, Moss Square is a traditional public forum. Secondly, the primary purpose test is not the proper test in a forum analysis because it does not consider the fundamental principles of compatibility and notice. But finally, even if this primary purpose test is applied, Moss Square is still a traditional public forum. As indicated in the record on page 9, Moss Square is lined on the east and on the west by public streets. Both the 200 and the 400 block of Moss streets lead directly into the square. And the record at 5 states that Moss Square's design naturally encourages pedestrian traffic. And indicated in the record on page 9 in the first full paragraph, a portion of Moss Square has always been a traditional public forum.
Counsel, let me interrupt you. Do you agree with the statement in the ACLU case that there is currently no clear-cut test for determination of public forum in this country?
Yes, Your Honor. The circuit courts are split in whether the primary purpose test or the actual use test is the proper test. But that leads me to my first point.
Let me ask you this before you get to the first point. Set out for this court what you think are the 3 most important factors that we should adopt in a forum analysis.
Your Honor, the Ninth Circuit laid out these 3 factors in ACLU. They are the tradition or historic use of the property, the area's actual use as a thoroughfare, and finally the area's physical characteristics. And these factors are most proper because they consider this court's fundamental principles of a forum analysis of compatibility and notice.
Use of the private parking lot.